Schizophrenics, like factories, tend to be humid and fogged on the insides. Their electrical wires are in castings that are not easily broken. I'm 6 when I notice that my father is not like neighborhood fathers. His blue eyes blank stare at the wood panel of the trailer wall pocked with black holes from his hands. I watch him insert 5 pills into his incinerator mouth at dinner, jawbone clenches and unclenches as he hisses to the voices that he fends off and fiends for, quiet. My father is a factory, quiet. Until the first time I watch him uncoil on my brother. Until he gets a baseball bat and they score off at the top of the hallway, steaming like, dare me. We live in his industrial slum yard. His destruction fills the apartment. Empty bottles, broken dishes still dirty from the night before, silenced children, and the shrapnel that he claims as his. He slouches on the front steps, chain-smoking camels, smoke slides through his mustard teeth, quiet. His head, humid on the inside, hangs heavy under his own labor, makeshift lynching at the neck as he negotiates with the migrant workers in his head, electrical wires frantic in thick castings, the hissing, I can almost hear it. Smoke screens keep his eyes foggy as he fixates on something that is not there. His children are passerbys. We gawk at the pretty pieces that the sickness has manufactured, eyes thick, murky as spilt oil, fingers of tarantulas reaching for anything breathing. His shoulder blade gears grind when he reaches for his matchbook, arms filthy to the elbows in oil, lost in the labor of his sickness. The first time he calls my mother bitch, when he runs his knuckles across the xylophone of her teeth, is the first time that I do not know to use his schizophrenia as a back door. I do not know that it is okay for him to do this, my mother says, because he is sick. I am 9 when he places me in a wooden chair in the living room, hands me his journal and says, read this. The first time he opens the factory doors and lets me inside, I have no idea what it all said, I only remember being really confused. In the morning, he takes 5 round silencers and sits. 1 because his body shakes, anxious. 1 because he is too nervous to leave his apartment. 1 to trick his children into knowing that men can love. 2 to silence the voices, the hiss of switching gears that drowned us all out. He sits and waits for silence, for the gears to stop cracking, for the wires to stop cracking. Through all of the Today Show, he never moves. His jawbone clenches and unclenches, eyes still as nails in the wall. He only rocks in his chair in the living room. The morning before the last time he hops a greyhound. He stares at me, foggy blank factory, and I see the wires unfold behind his blue eyes, and for a moment, I feel lucky that the factory lives inside of him, and I do not.